Hello, everyone. Good evening, SF and SFSU. We are Nerd Out. We are Nerd Out. Everything nerdy, all the time, every time. My name is Nicole Garcia,
And this is Gabe.
and yes, this is episode 2 of our broadcast. Yeah, episode 1 was last week, but since we had issues with recording information, recording our episode, it's basically in the void right now. So yeah, that's sadly there, but yeah, that's basically it is
Hey,
what it is basically.
Yeah, things happen. Who cares? We'll bounce back from it. You
Yeah,
know, we
should-
always do.
Yeah, we always do. But otherwise, yeah, we're here today just to talk about fandoms.
Ooh.
Fandoms, as everyone knows, the lifeblood of any sort of media, whether it be movies, TV shows, games, or any sort of other genre in the sphere that makes any sense. But yeah, I guess just to start it off with this episode, Gabe, what did you do? What did you do this weekend? Like anything that you think was surprising, anything that was dope, anything
This
interesting?
this weekend, to be honest, I mostly worked. I got a little mini Kirby tattoo.
Nice.
If we get 6 gazillion likes, I'll reveal it.
Yes.
Bait the audience. Yeah, but nothing really crazy happened. Just regular work stuff. How about you, Nico? How was your weekend?
Nothing too crazy, really. Went to the Chuseok Festival. I may be mispronouncing the name, but it happened 2 days ago, Saturday. It was from 11 to 4 p.m.
Yeah.
At Presidio Fields, and it was a Korean festival. I went there with some of my friends as well, but also just the fam. But yeah, that's pretty much it so far. Otherwise, yeah, surprisingly, I realized some of the vendors the food vendors that was there had places that were near me. So
I swear.
I forgot this name specifically, but it was like a bar or whatever, and they serve like food and drinks and all that such. But
Yeah, dude.
yeah, it's pretty exciting. And by nearby, I mean like
You think
5 minutes out or 10 minutes out.
you think next episode you're gonna shout this place out, like any of the places you go nearby?
Oh god, yeah. I mean, we'll see how it
Drop
goes.
a casual shout out right
Yeah,
here.
I mean, at this point, people kind of want to go out as well here in 2023. So
Yeah,
good
of
to
course.
just explore whatever really. And I'll be honest, within these 10 plus years living in SF, I have not been into various food places specifically, right?
Yeah.
Ramen, some tacos, whatever, and some low-key stuff. So probably I'll update y'all on that as well.
Nice
next
little
episode.
side story right here. Nico's food adventure. We'll see how this develops.
Yeah, it should be fine.
This- I think it'll be cool, if we just post on our story new foods that you're trying,
Yeah.
or we try,
Oh,
and it's on our
Oh,
on
also,
our, little story.
yeah. This Friday though, we'll see how it goes. But I might be heading back to Fort Mason this Friday. They always have Off the Grid, which is a food truck thing that they do I won't say weekly, but more as a season, from this month to this month. So
Hey.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. So probably
Pictures from that would be fantastic.
yeah, I'll probably see how that goes. But yeah, let's get started with
Oh yeah.
the conversation. That was a backtrack right there. Yeah. So fandoms. Let's define fandoms. Fandoms are communities. That evolve from not devolve. That's kind of weird, but evolve from IPs or things in terms of broadcasting media, like live streams or shows or anything along those lines. And one of the things that I guess stems from it is that appeals to me is live streaming culture in websites such as YouTube and Twitch as well. Yeah, are you familiar with YouTube streaming, Twitch streaming?
Yeah,
streams
I'm
that you watch?
familiar with it. I think it's pretty cool that, especially now, we're getting a lot more streaming services like Kick, Rumble, instead of just Twitch or YouTube, because those two have dominated the game for so long.
Yeah,
And now that we're actually getting a little bit more variety, it's interesting to see the business dealing route. Like, you know how like is it? I think it's Kick. I think Kick just pays you 16 hours to stream, even if you're streaming to no one.
Yeah, it's the details in terms of that website is very, shall I say, interesting, because Kick's I guess subsidiaries. Well, it's a subsidiary of a website called Stake.
Yeah,
And
I completely forgot about that.
yeah, and Stake, for anyone who doesn't know, is a casino. Whole casino. So, casino money and all that such as well is a very, I guess, touchy subject in terms of connecting
Yeah,
live
because
streaming and Twitch, because
I've heard a lot that they're trying to promote like gambling.
yes, that's a whole
and
thing.
it's like they get like paid more supposedly.
Supposedly
They get
the
paid
details
more
aren't
for gambling.
yeah, the
And
details
it's
aren't
like,
there, but
that's kind of bad, you
yeah,
know.
it's like, ooh, but that's basically, but even then, competition is a important thing, when it comes to various fields as well. But let's just say, I think back then I didn't know what live streaming was until I joined, I think, in high school, like 2015, 2016, watching Twitch. And one of the things I used to like continue watching was like, CS:GO streamers.
Oh,
CS:GO, Summit 1G, shout out to him.
shout out
Shout out to the 1G.
Dude.
If anyone is familiar with him, he's a CS:GO streamer. His main I guess no, like what people know him as was when he competed in a for fun tournament, and he accidentally threw a grenade in the floor, aka a Molotov, if anyone is familiar. But yes, C9 is also another term that we'll probably talk about later. But one of the one of the, I guess, most impactful communities that I've been part of, well, not directly, of course, but as a fan, is Offline TV. And if anyone here knows Offline TV, it's a group of streamers who started as league streamers that one day said, hey, wanna be in a house, to create content and such. And yeah, that's how it first stemmed, if that makes sense as well. But
Yeah.
otherwise, yeah.
Shout out Offline TV. You know, they're pretty funny people. Subscribe to their channel if you haven't.
To the channel. Yeah.
Casual shout out. Dude.
Yeah. Started with Scara, Lily Pichu, Pokimane, and other folks as well that went in, went out. There's a lot of stuff that happened, but Offline TV was where I found, I guess, most of the people that I've met through Discord and through other platforms. But yeah, it's I remember I think when they first went into their first house, and they were just like a ragtag group of people, just happened to be in the house, and then all of a sudden, during that time, they happened to recruit Disguised Toast. And I remember the man's, he used to have a toast like mask just to hide his face.
Wow,
And
that's old.
Yeah, it's very old. This was during the time when like Hearthstone, League of Legends, and those types of games were, like, in terms of popularity, were popping off. I mean, they're still popular to an extent today, but it was like really popular back in the day. And I remember I wasn't there when it happened, but there was a stream where he accidentally showed his face, and that's basically Pandora's box opened.
He revealed his face, and then he was like, "Oh, this is just my life now, dude." Like,
Yeah, just my life.
He just went with it.
He just went with it, and it's like, oh,
Shout out him for going with it instead of like trying to hide it and going,
Yeah.
"Nah, that was in my face."
Yeah, because when it comes to like masks and stuff, that's another topic. But man, that was a one hell of a revelation, and it was insane. But I remember I used to be a part of a community on Offline TV called from a streamer called Slightly Musical.
I am.
Oh.
Hey, enlighten me.
Oh yeah, man. Slightly Musical. He is a he does magic. He does music. He's known for playing the violin. I think I may be wrong with the instrument, but those string instruments.
Yeah, dude, you had me at magic, dude. I
Yeah,
love magic.
he does like no, I'm talking about like magic tricks, not like Magic the Gathering.
No. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. Just double check. Okay.
Hey, I don't understand Magic the Gathering. You could
Yeah.
you could sit me down for 3 weeks.
That's
Explain it to me.
yeah.
I'd never understand.
So
it.
yeah, I used to be part I used to be part of his community on Discord. Talking with the people, playing some D&D and all that such. And then all of a sudden, I think this was during when they went to their second house, where the news broke out that he cheated on Lily Pichu. Because back then,
that's who we was.
Lily Pichu and Slightly Musical used to date, and all of a sudden, a third person arrived. Her name is Avocado Peeled, and what's suspicious, was that there was a stream where both of them were in the same room when they were in the second house, and basically everything culminated when they went to Japan. And for some reason, I don't know how or why it happened, but someone found out that they were cheating through Google Docs.
That's crazy.
Google Docs.
That is such an
out of all the
insane
places that you cheat on, it's Google Docs, which is wild.
But she's got Michael now. Shout out Michael.
Shout out to
King right there.
Shout out to the Filipino inventor.
Still waiting for that next upload.
Yeah,
I'm patiently waiting.
Yeah,
Patience running out.
Yeah, that happened, and then there was a lot of stuff that happened in the fallout of that. But yeah, right now I think Lily Pichu is currently dating Michael Reeves. For anyone who here doesn't know Michael Reeves, local Filipino inventor does
little wacky
does
designs.
wacky designs and crazy stuff, and does boxing as well. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying. How could you cheat on Lily? She's so wholesome and sweet.
Yeah, so wholesome, but at the same time, it was I think because Albert was Slightly Musical was I think he had like a lot of like he doubted a lot in himself, I guess, in another way, but I don't know.
You cheat.
Yeah.
You know you cheat. Dude.
Yeah, but no, it's kind of weird, though. I mean, of course, cheating is bad, 100%. But I don't know, it's kind of weird, though. It's like, because his demeanor is how is this? His demeanor is something you don't expect.
Yeah, I mean,
that makes sense. It's still bad, but it's something that you didn't expect out of all this time.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you don't look at a person and go like,
oh,
they're a cheater. You know, like, it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's like common decency, not
common decency, but it's something that I think many people didn't expect really during the time. But that's very bad. But otherwise, in terms of the people that I've terms of communities, offline TV is very big as well. Another person that I used to be a part of was Fuslie. Fuslie, Fuslie. She does a lot of she
League?
I guess League in a way, but she does more variety stuff.
I
remember I met that's where I guess it stemmed from, because if anyone here knows, she currently does streamer camp with Box, aka Albert Chang, and they're and it's basically I guess yearly thing, but they're planning on doing it bi-yearly, but due to the pandemic and all that such, it paused, which is kind of pain. But yeah, they it's a event where they fly out, I think 10-ish people to a house and do content basically. And this is mainly towards targeted towards those who are up and coming and small streamers, give them more of a boost in terms of visibility.
There's like it's cool that bigger streamers are like giving like smaller streamers like a better chance of like growing their brand and stuff like that, because I remember like early age of YouTube, like small like streamers would just like make groups, just like especially like in the Minecraft era, you know what I'm talking about? When there's so much
like SMP and such.
Not like SMP, but like super early, like 2010 Minecraft, when like everyone.
I don't know
if
it's okay to mention like Sky Does Minecraft or type.
Oh, that's a bad topic.
Oh,
Scott. I mean,
it's fine as long as we don't say the weird stuff, but
it's all weird stuff.
It's all weird stuff, but just I guess.
So I guess we could talk about it's like Sky Does Minecraft. Like he used to be
Minecraft YouTuber.
Yeah, Minecraft YouTuber. He had like a group of friends.
I forgot the specific name though. There's a specific name that he had.
It was like Team Mindplex or something.
It's not Mindplex. It's like Team something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it was like half the group turned out to be bad people, and the Sky included. And then I think kind of them becoming like, or all their like bad deeds being revealed.
Yeah, a lot
Kind of killed like Minecraft.
the
I mean,
vibe.
now we got like Dream. I mean, Dream's still kind of
Dream
weird.
is
Dream is weird. We got Quackity. I think.
Yeah, we got
I
Quackity.
think Quackity's got a good record.
yeah, he has, yeah, Quackity, let's just say he has a good record. And yeah, there was some beef that happened within like Dream and Quackity, but that was
dude, that beef was
that was
so
weird.
dumb,
because
bro.
Quackity just was just doing his stuff.
Yeah, Quackity.
And then Dream like posted like a essay or something.
Wasn't
I'm
it?
like,
Wasn't it like they had like the same server-ish idea?
had-
like,
well,
like they both wanted to do international servers.
yeah, they wanted to do international a server, that had like translation, that had translating services and all that such, for those that can't speak English or can't speak certain languages, just a way to have people play at a server where they can at least
Yeah, like
Yeah.
meet new people and stuff like
meet
that.
people
And
and stuff, yeah.
and then Dream just completely went off on
went
Twitter.
off on Twitter for some apparent reason. I don't know why.
Did Quackity ever like talk about it? I feel like he just ignored the entire
he
thing.
ignored it. He ignored it. He didn't give like
Wow.
a formal thing because it was weird. Because technically, Quackity did it first.
Yeah.
Technically, but since he posted that stuff plus other stuff that Dream is technically alleged for, it was very much a mess on Dream's part. But yeah, that was wild.
Have you seen the videos of Dream on tour?
Oh,
Dude,
I don't know how to explain it, but yeah,
Dream is so funny sometimes, dude.
yeah, he's an interesting fellow. Because technically, he said that he was supposed to he was going to stay with his mask on, and then now he has his mask off. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah, I thought he would. I
What?
mean, I guess it's good that he didn't let like the bullies like get to him. So it's like, yeah, go you, but
he I don't know. I'll be
like,
honest.
pick a side, mask or no mask.
Yeah, at this point, he's whenever he does some stuff, I kind of get worried because there's some stuff that I guess he doesn't like address at points, but that's just how it is, I guess. But yeah.
Just a little thing real quick. Someone in chat said me and G Papa got beef. That's my work nickname. So whoever's saying we got beef, go push carts, bro. I know you're at work right now. Go push carts.
Yeah, I'm also checking chat as well. But yeah, how could you ever cheat on? Yeah, that was that was during that was a wild like session just to head back to that as well. But otherwise, I guess that's just how the cards like fold. Really, it happened, but that's just how it is.
Yeah, dude.
Really, but
I don't know. I can't like keep up with like community like offline TV is like the only one like I'd say I'm like a consistent fan of, because like I used to be a fan of like this like super back in the day like group called like the Creatures, and then they kind of, man, those videos were good. I wish I had merch like you can't even get the merch now, sadly. But
man.
they like disbanded like I want to say like 2015 16.
Oh man, that's like way back, dude.
Yeah,
it's like when I was about to graduate. What the?
Yeah, it goes like super back, and then it goes like, man, or no, or they were like slowly losing members, and then like the two key members, my two favorites, left, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch the Creatures anymore because I don't really like the rest of them. And then those two created Cow Chop, which is really cool. I loved Cow Chop while it was up, and then they decided, yo, we're gonna disband, and I was like, my heart can't take this. These are my favorite people, and they're disbanding.
Yeah.
And then two members from that created Off Canny, still alive right now. Praying in my heart they stay alive because Off Canny is really funny, and I feel like it's got like the energy of like that they had like years ago,
Yeah.
But then after that, dude, I don't know. New communities, it's hard for me to join because it's
Yeah.
like there's already so much established like lore, and it's like joining a community like super late. You're like people go like imagine like watching offline TV and then someone going like, Lily got cheated on, and it's like now I gotta study the lore for offline TV,
Yeah. I'll probably, I think, just to I think before we continue further, I kind of want to talk about Rooster Teeth. I think after this music session, because if you're familiar with someone by the name of Broden, which is their
Ooh, yeah.
current I guess creative director in offline TV, he does music as well by the name Templov, and I guess just want to share with the folks in the who's hearing now on two of their music, because yeah, might as well. So here is this is Templov, both Bleachers and Shoulda Could. So yeah, that'll be pronunciation of the second song is interesting. But yeah, yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go away. We'll stick around. See you guys after this two music.
Okay, I'm sharp, really all what you wanna scream about. I just out metaphor, cause you wanna fight back. Know you got it in me, but my comments on the side of that. What you tryna get at?
And we're back, everyone. That was Temple of Bleachers and Shoulda Coulda. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, dude.
Like-
Nice little reset for everyone. You know.
But yeah, yeah, with those two songs as well. I think it was I just realized that because if anyone here back to LTV, Broden is the creative director, and he also does music as well in a duo, aka Templov. And yeah, no, it's interesting to see, as someone who does like film, someone who did like, films and like short films and all the such in terms of their portfolio. It's very interesting to to hear music, especially from someone he didn't expect that turned out to be music. So it's pretty nice to hear that over here in KSFS as well.
Yeah, dude. I didn't even know that was Broden. That was actually really good if that was Broden.
Yeah, that was Broden as well. It was pretty nice. But yeah, I guess getting back to the topic of fandoms in terms of live streaming. I think not live streaming specifically, but Rooster Teeth. If you know
Ooh,
Rooster Teeth,
that's an old one. Rooster Teeth.
yeah, Rooster Teeth, Achievement Hunter, Ruby, and all that such as well. I think they recently specific channels are let's just say they're I guess they're just being
They
completed.
like had a bunch of because I remember I'm pretty sure Cow Chop was like part of like the Rooster Teeth. They were like trying to be kind of like the parent company to all like these smaller group channels. Like
yeah.
I remember I know that Funhouse and like Cow Chop were a part of it.
We're part of it as well.
Like they had like 5 other ones now.
There's a lot of other channels as well, but I think it's some of the, I guess, the well-known ones, especially like Achievement Hunter, are, I guess, just shutting down or something.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
insane. But yeah, there's like a lot of stuff when it comes to Rooster Teeth that has been in those like like a lot of like channels that have been since like way back when, shit like machinimas and all that such. And now it's I mean, it's been a while. It's been a long like amount of years, but that's just
Yeah, I'm like
things
looking
happen.
on their YouTube channel right now. Like their most recent videos are like, or wait, let me see. Yeah, their most recent videos are like barely. It's like 11K.
yeah. I
You know,
mean,
I mean that's still kind of like that's like really low view count considering they're like a 9 million like subscriber
and
channel.
even more because they're like the like OG stuff. They did,
Yeah,
like,
no,
Red
they
versus
like
Blue. And
yeah,
Ruby
they
and all
really
such.
they like started like this. I guess their own kind of like industry.
Yeah, basically. But
Looks like Achievement Hunter's doing better than them.
yeah, but at the same time, they're trying to promote more for the for their website.
Oh
Rooster
yeah, I
Teeth.
forgot they
A lot
did
of
that.
a fair amount of like their videos and all that such are being like purged just to like fill it on the website because just-
That was like probably their like killing move right there.
yes,
That really killed their brand.
yeah, basically.
Because who wants to go to a different website? Just put it on YouTube,
Yeah,
dude.
a different website is very difficult, especially because it's
No, like,
considering traffic and all that such. People often know YouTube as YouTube. Where do you get like websites?
I know,
but
like YouTube is the site.
it's the site, but the fact is that it's very difficult to pull traffic from those already established platforms. Even Google as a word is already like widespread that it's like normal to say, oh, did you Google this, did you Google that? It's very difficult to it's a challenge, not to say it's impossible. It's going to be a huge challenge to divert to tell people, hey, we have a website, but depending on like whoever is managing and whoever does their stuff, that's just how it is. And before we continue, we would like to say this statement. You are listening to KSFS Radio San Francisco at beccamedia.net/KSFS radio. KSFS is a service of the Broadcast and Electronic Communication Arts Department at San Francisco State University. Some rights reserved under Creative Commons license. Oh man, that was a
Yeah, it's
pretty
not easy to segue into that.
It's not easy to
It's
segue.
It's like those videos where it's like, I promise you this isn't an ad, and it's like, I got this game cured all my addictions, and I am on the correct life path now. It's like,
Yes.
yeah, it's kind of an ad, but you know,
No,
you're kind of
it's-
gonna do it.
Do be.
I feel like our goal should be at the end of this like semester to just try and find a good way to segue. And like if we get one good segue into
That's
that,
right, John. Yeah.
that'll be crazy, bro.
Segue is gonna be interesting, but we'll see how it goes. Technically it's like sixth or seventh week of the semester, so
Yeah,
we
got time.
yeah, we got time. But I mean, let's be honest. If we had the key cards earlier, we could have done more episodes, but we should be fine. But yeah, I guess we'll transition over to this genre called K-pop.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Crazy.
We gotta be careful what we say, or else we're gonna get
Yeah, I
on
mean, it should be
it.
fine. It should be fine. I mean, K-pop is a Korean pop. Very very much. A lot of people know it, like it, and all that such as well. But yeah, I guess just to start it off, technically, I didn't know what K-pop was back then.
I feel
was-
like back then, if you were into K-pop, you were considered crazy. I feel like that's an important thing to highlight. Like, or that's how like I saw it kind of, because I was
It
like,
was still it's still a niche thing. It's within.
yeah,
its,
I feel like a lot of
circle, like anime and all that such.
yeah, I feel like a lot of people are like more accepting about it though, because like I remember like, especially like on Twitter, like if like you had like K-pop stan like in your bio, like people would go like, nah, you're crazy, and then like
yeah.
this whole thing is gonna be like a fight. It's like, but now it's like a lot more understanding. Like I've listened to New Jeans. New Jeans is like my go-to like K-pop
Yeah,
group.
New Jeans is very accessible for people to get into, and for anyone who isn't familiar with New Jeans is a girl group created by Adore, which is I think a newly formed. It's a newly formed like a subsidiary
I
studio.
think they're like part of the same. Like
They're part of Hybe.
yeah, isn't
which
that
is
like
this-
BTS?
This is the subsidiary of BTS, and they're because they're different depending on the organization and all that such. They depending on like if you have the resources and such. There's like those studios that that have artists and all such, and you have like the mega corporations like Hybe, SM, YG, and all that such as well, that have like smaller studios that they have under their belt. So yeah, Adore is their subsidiary that's in charge of New Jeans, especially. Also, weird segue. New Jeans is fielding the world's 2023 song anthem.
Oh my god, yeah, I saw that.
That's wild.
Literally,
I heard.
I woke up and then my friend was like, "Dude, New Jeans song," and I was like, "Word, what is it?" And he's like, "League," and I was like, "No way that they're
Like-
collabing." That's such a crazy collab to think about. Like, wasn't last year?
Last year was Lil Nas X.
Yeah, that one's
Jackson
crazy.
Wang.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so here's the thing. They posted a teaser. I don't know if I mean, technically I wanted to like show the thing but that will blow everyone's ears out, but they some I think on TikTok they posted the snippet of the theme. It's not a lot to put on, but they posted it on their TikTok, and it was, I'll be honest, I'm interested kind of,
Dude, because New Jeans has had no misses so far.
yeah.
So I'm excited to see what the League song is gonna be.
I mean, it's kind of interesting because it's like, if you hear like this discography in terms of like what they've done so far, and they're very solid, but like
and then there's
180 to League of Legends. I'm like,
the
what?
newest song.
We're not
League.
talking about just like League of Legends. We're talking about the anthem of worlds.
Yeah,
For any yeah.
I think that's like so funny and so cool to have in your portfolio. Like,
Yeah,
imagine,
'cause-
imagine dropping banger after banger, and then you're like, "Yeah, we did the anthem for League," and
Yeah,
it's
we did
like,
the anthem
bro,
for League,
what?
and this is 20. Okay, story. Okay, some lore stuff. So Worlds 2022 final was T1 and DRX, and this in terms of storylines of like League of Legends Worlds. This was by far like the best one, because DRX was very much like a fourth seed, which is like the lowest that you can go when it comes to worlds and all that such as well. But they managed to like, how do I say this, push through, even though they were about to lose.
That live stream was crazy. It was T1 has Faker, right?
T1 has Faker. He's a decorated person.
I'm
won
gonna,
like
I'm gonna
five
right
tournaments.
I'm gonna admit to you right now.
Yeah.
I was praying so hard that Faker loses because that would have been so fun.
Yeah, I mean, people were divided.
I wouldn't say I'm a week old like Faker hater, you know?
Yeah.
Like, get him out of here. I don't want to. I'm tired of seeing Faker all the time. Let me get a new famous person.
Yeah, but that was wild though. Like I wasn't in the area, in like the like stadium, but I was outside.
Worlds here in SF.
Yes,
too?
it was here in Worlds and SF. That's why many people went and all that such. Like, I'll be honest, I think this is the first in terms of like esports that has come here in San Francisco specifically. And like I'm for anyone who here isn't familiar, I'm part of the Gaming Gators, which is like a club here on campus for like esports and casual gaming and such. But so we had people go. We had half of the people who are just wanted to go. They went to Overwatch League over at LA, and half of us went to Worlds here. What's interesting is that I know someone who managed to snag a ticket on some website or whatever, because Ticketmaster was pain to deal with, but because they were attending Overwatch League, and then when they got the ticket, they immediately flew back. I'm like, dang. That's a trip.
Back to back league events, like, oh my god,
it's crazy. But otherwise though, it's pretty wild though. But I guess just where I got started with K-pop, really. I mean, K-pop is it's a genre that many people know about, and one of the groups that I think mostly people know that they've started on was BTS, which is BTS. Such. I think back then they were under just Big Hit, which is a small company, and they were just starting out and such, and seeing them grow into world-class superstars. It's been a wild journey so far. It all started with Billboard having that that I forgot that specific award, but it was for just based on fans.
Anything BTS, I don't know. Like, K-pop is like the genre I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think it is like an important thing to talk about, and to just like to notice that it's like a bad comparison, but still it's like YouTube communities are usually a lot more tame than the K-pop communities.
Yeah.
Because I have seen wars start, and it's like Twitter, and it's like Twitter is like not the best place. That's like you're asking for a fight.
Yeah.
But I have seen stories where K-pop stans have gone pretty crazy, like protecting their idol, like doxing people and stuff like that.
So,
and I feel like that's like an important thing to highlight, like that
parasocialism.
Yeah, it's like a toxic.
It's a
fandom. Like, it's, you don't want to group all like the bad ones and the good ones together.
It's just that those ones are like very like the vocal minority basically, and it feels like, how is this? It feels like they're like many, right? You feel like, oh no, there's a bunch of people.
It isn't all of them.
It's not all of them, but it's just a bunch. It's just that a lot of people whenever they're voicing opinions, there's a lot of negative, I guess, sentiment, or not exactly negative, toxic sentiment. With a specific artist taking protecting quote unquote their idols, and like just doing some very bad stuff, really.
Yeah, but I feel like K-pop has gotten into a better place where
people, for the most part, because K-pop,
it was like unnecessarily hated for some reason. Like, I remember like just growing up, like I hated it for no reason. Like, it was like I would listen to like J-pop and I'd be like, yeah, this is fine, but like K-pop, boo. And it's like that was unfair of me, like I've listened to like K-pop, I'm starting to now, and it's actually good. I like their songs.
I mean, it's a similar sentiment with like anime. Back in we'll probably talk about this in a later like episode, but like beginning with channels like Toonami, the Anime Network, and early Crunchyroll. Back then it was like very niche in terms of what it is, and in terms of like the shows and all, like the reach basically. But now anime is, it's basically almost everywhere, specifically on the internet and all such. But but otherwise, that's just how fandoms. That's just how it is, really. But yeah, coming back to K-pop, there's like a lot of groups that I guess I've been following ever since. Twice, and then Blackpink, 17, the recently disbanded Produce 48 group IZ*ONE, shout out to them.
Do you know? I know
Man,
one K-pop group collabed with the Japanese artist Ado. Do you know?
I have no idea, I'll be honest.
I know there's a lot of
Well, I know-
controversy over her being in the song because like she has like a deeper voice, and like I guess everyone in the group has like lighter voices.
Oh,
So, like-
I am not familiar with that, I'll be honest. Because the only, in terms of Korean and Japanese, like, collaborations, Produce 48 was the one I guess I know the most, because that's a Korean music corporations, and AKB48, which is like I guess a well-known like girl group, like ensemble, so I don't know the specifics on that, but basically
I'm showing.
Les Seraphim.
I'm showing. I'm showing.
What?
Yeah, I'm showing Nico on my phone because
That's
I don't know, but I
never
was-
heard about it.
yeah, I was following the controversy.
But what's the
and
controversy? Because
it was a lot of like K-pop fans were not a fan of like Otto's voice because it was a lot deeper.
Is it just a voice? Oh, that's weird.
It was because like she has like this entire like verse in the song where like I can't sing it because it's in Japanese, but like she kind of comes in, and I think it's really nice. It's like a good like different like it plays nicely into the song, but a lot of K-pop people like didn't like her and
Well, then
didn't
it's just
like.
specifically then with the K residents, I guess, because at this point, if it's like a huge like controversy when it comes like certain artists, I would have like heard it, aka on Reddit's r/K-pop. But I don't know, that's weird. I mean, that's probably something that's like on the Korean community or whatever, because at this point we'll be already hearing it on like social media platforms or something.
Yeah,
along those lines.
I mean, it's kind of already done. It
Yes.
happened. It happened like it happened in August. So
Oh man. Oh,
so that's like more than a month ago. But like,
yeah. Yes, Les Seraphim. Les Seraphim is an interesting group because it's comprised of ex Produce 48 like members. Well, technically 3 of them used to be in the competition, but 2 of them are ex IZ*ONE members, Sakura and Chaewon. And then the I guess it's called finalists or whatever. Well, she didn't make the group, but she was like part of the finalists. I think her name's Yoonjin. I think she's it's very interesting to see them as a group, because it's like, I think their stories are interesting because they come from different backgrounds as well. But probably we'll talk about it in a later update when we like focus more on like music or whatever. But
yeah, I just wanna say someone in chat called One Piece fan
One
said,
Piece. What
Can,
the?
can you talk about how good they put the twice live action One Piece is?
Let's just say it's in terms.
I would say it's good, but definitely its own story.
It's its own story.
Didn't we talk about this like last week too?
I
feel like
think so, but it was like very like brief. It wasn't like something that I guess I remember.
Brief today too. every episode we talk about the One Piece live action for like 2 minutes.
Oh my god! But I guess just to make it brief, unless we talk about some animation stuff in a later episode. But I guess One Piece is very solid in terms of the Netflix. How should I say this? Live action remakes that has gone so far. I would say One Piece has been, I guess, very faithful in terms of
they got die. I mean, I guess we could rope One Piece into this. Their fandom is pretty. They got ride or die fandom,
pretty much
like,
ride or die fandom basically. It's
like they're always like, yo, I feel like it's gotten like the fandom is like 2 people. I see like the people that push you watching it, and people are like, hey, it's getting pretty crazy right now. You might want to like watch it.
But what's interesting though in terms of One Piece is that One Piece is not a realistic like type of show to adapt. You know,
Oh, 100%, dude.
because there's like other shows, you know, Cowboy Bebop and all such, and other shows as well. Death Note was the one that was something that they did, but it was interesting show, but those ones didn't like do so well. But One Piece, out of all the stuff that they've been doing so far, it's been very solid for an adaptation. And I'm like, what? How? So watching it again, like realizing that it's a weird like. It's a weird like realization when it comes to their live action.
I just want to drop this. One
no.
Piece fan, just
Oh no!
please do a full episode, which is crazy. A full episode.
Full
of just-
episode? What the? Probably like in an animation episode, but I'll be honest, I haven't like fully like caught up with like One Piece stuff because there's like a lot.
Yeah, no, there's a lot, dude. I'm gonna confide in you guys. I'm not even reading it. I'm just letting my friends spoil each manga chapter for me, just so I could be caught up.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Even though someone spoils it, I'll just probably forget it in the next few hours. Like, oh,
Shout out Ajo for basically explaining everything that's going on in One Piece to me.
yeah, that was wild as well. But I think, yeah, I remember just to talk about a bit about K-pop as well. You know, it's interesting to, you know, just be a part of something that, you know, that you've been following ever since as well. And I think recently I went to a convention at near Anime Impulse, which is like near like the San Mateo area or something along those lines. But yeah, it's been interesting so far. It's called, I forgot the name, but it's like very K-pop centric. There's like, you know, sticker books and all that such, and a lot of merch, and especially like seeing the how do I say this, the random dance thing that they do, and it's very, very interesting to see. But yeah, other than that, we'll take a break. We'll play some music as well. If you guys know these music, of course, you know, just call it out in the chat. But yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go away, and yeah, we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
All things nerdy, everything nerdy. We are Nerding Out, where we talk about anything nerdy from games to movies and other related topics along those lines. Come check us out at the KSFS radio station on Mondays from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Becca Media, and stop by our Instagram at KSFS Nerd Out for updates on upcoming shows and content. We'll see you there, listeners.
And we're back, everyone. That was Run BTS. Talk about the old one, not the new one. Just have some throwback as well. But yeah, I guess just something. Yeah. Back then it was very interesting, you know, to have them grow as a group as well. Just to reiterate in terms of the K-pop fandom, but you know, they in terms of, you know, involvement with the group as well as the fan support, you know, they became, you know, who they are today, very well known. So I guess just to have like a final segment for this week's episode as well in terms of fandoms, have you heard this thing called VTubers?
Hey, I am a fan of VTubers.
Yes, VTubers.
Who would you say is your favorite at the moment?
So there's this purple dragon named Selen Tatsuki from Niji Sanji En. You know, shout out to the FPS dragon. You know, if you happen to listen to this, you know, it's very interesting. But
hit him up. It's Nico.
no, heck no. What the? But yeah, it's I guess that's one of my one of the VTubers that I've watched often. But yeah, how about you, Gabe?
I would say my favorite. It's been my favorite since day one.
Yes.
Hololive's 5th generation.
Yes.
Omaru Polka.
Yes.
I love her. You know.
Nice. Hololive.
Hardcore fan since day one. Love her.
I would say like in terms of like the corpo like community and all such, I feel like Hololive is like the top one.
At 100%. I feel like
because it's like
I would say Hololive is what got me into VTubing.
Yeah, same as well. I mean, basically, yeah, Hololive, anyone that doesn't know, is a VTuber agency based in Japan. Recently, I think by like 2020 or something along those lines, there has been a resurgence in terms of like the EN side of such.
Yeah, they have like 3 generations, or
currently we have
technically 5, because then there's two EN male groups.
Oh, it's kind of weird because it's like, well, yeah, there's
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't just say
there's
it's
okay,
a
so
mostly girl
so
group.
there's 3 gens. Technically, there's one that's like by themselves, but she's been technically merged with Gen 2, and then there's
Oh yeah, no, I get you. The complication with the
complications. Kind of, well, it's more of like a like a making sure that she's not
and
alone.
then,
type of thing.
and then Fubuki being part of 2
Yeah,
generations.
2 generations. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting, but yeah, it's and then we have two male generations with male EN generation which called Hollow Stars. But yeah, I think 2 of their talents have graduated, probably like due to like contract stuff, which is
Yeah, that
kind of sad, but
hey,
it's just how it is, I guess.
they're gonna be up.
And they're gonna be up as well. But with VTubing as well, it's a very interesting like fandom to be a part of, because a lot of it is, if you're an anime person, you most likely you would know about VTubing in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a weird fandom to be a part of, because like you either fall into like 2 pipelines. It's either like you kind of forget that they're playing a character,
yes,
or you're like go along with the character, but then like you realize like they're a character,
yeah,
Like I feel like it's a very their fandoms could be toxic at times. I've seen that a lot.
yeah.
Especially I feel like the Japanese side of it, because I know like they've spoken about like wanting to collab with their male counterparts,
Yeah, that's a lot
But
of
then-
things, but it's
but then like they fear that like because they have like
Yeah.
mostly male audiences.
because there's a term that goes for it, which is called like the girlfriend experience.
yeah.
That's one thing that I guess that I won't say encapsulates, because that's not how it is really. That's just how like what's been, I guess, apparent, like
that's what's been told
unwillingly.
to us.
Yeah, what's been told to us, but it's not something that they're like, I guess, like for like are perpetuating in a way. It's more of just, oh, it just happened to be like that, I guess, in terms of interpretation. But that's just how it is really with those types
Oh,
of things.
Miller wanted us to talk about the animated Hololive / Hollow Stars shorts.
Oh,
the
man.
the animes
Animation.
they do every Sunday.
Yeah,
Dude, those
those
they've
are fun.
gotten better, but they've gotten weirder. Like
Yes.
this Sundays?
There's a weird one. I don't know if I can mention it, but yeah, there's a weird one with a Choco Sensei.
Oh no, I already know which one you're talking about. Just I was like,
I don't want to say it, but I was like, oh,
they were out of their mind for that
that's
one.
wild.
I
but,
don't even know if we could name.
No, we are not.
We're not gonna.
No. They'll know. They'll know. If you
Yeah.
know Choco Sensei in terms of if there's the shorts, you'll know. No, we're talking about, but yeah, it's because they have a studio. They have a studio.
Oh
to
yeah,
release.
no.
And the
They
fact
show
that
like pictures of the studio too.
That's
That
wild.
thing is a massive, bro. Multi-million-dollar
multi-million-dollar
studio.
studio for like stuff that they
Cute
can do.
anime girls to do whatever they
Multi-million-dollar
want.
stuff. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of dope that they have that like resource,
yeah.
And I think most of the I think the talent, I think in EN and ID side are in Japan, I think, some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And because I think they're working on some stuff, but having access to that's pretty wild though, having that as well. But also, I guess just to like just talk about something else, something short along the VTubing side. There's this small corporal called Akio Air, if you're familiar with it.
Nah.
They are embroiled with a huge controversy lately, with a lot of like with one of their members is a minor.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah. I don't. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And the CEO is very like, I guess in a way, is very like scummy as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll probably hear more probably in the next few days, but let's just say a lot of it comes along with like blackmailing, harassment, and all that such as well, which is very bad as well.
Terrible.
And
thing.
what's crazy is that in terms of that blackmailing portion, he tried to force the talents to play Overwatch with him, which is very weird. As someone who plays Overwatch
Not
day in and day out,
the
that's so
forced
weird.
Overwatch, dude. That's crazy.
It's crazy. But otherwise, that's just Just to short it out, that's just how it is. Really, it's a recent controversy that happened, but that's just
if you want to get rid of the sour taste that we're leaving in your mouth with the ending of this segment, go watch some VTubers.
Go watch some VTubers.
They're fun. The EN ones are the English ones.
Oh, shout out to HoloLive Gen 3. The HoloLive EN Gen 3.
Just the entire gen?
Yeah, the recent gen, because they recently debuted and all such as well.
Gen 3.
EN Gen 3.
Oh,
yes,
EN
Gen 3.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out.
Go
to
support
them.
They
support them. Shiori Novella, Biju, Fuwamoko, and Nerissa. Just to close it out. Because they're new in as well, and technically they have their first twin VTubers, aka Fuwamoko.
Oh yeah.
They're sharing the same account, so that's pretty wild so far. But just to close out, that's all, folks. Thank you all for watching.
The Bugs Bunny. I mean, that's all. That's all, folks.
Thank you all for watching. This is Nico and
this is Gabe.
Yeah, that's our episode. We'll see you guys next time. We'll update you guys on our Instagram as well.
Yeah,
follow us as well. We'll see if we'll probably post out some stuff at basically episode 2.
This time we'll actually be able.
This time we'll be able because we figured it out. But hopefully we should be fine as well. But thank you all for watching, and this is Nerd Out. We'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye bye.
Get home safe.
Get home safe, everyone who's still out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Good night. Good night.